Since 2018, GDPR is changing the way we design video surveillance systems to help protect European individuals from organizations that excessively collect and process their personal information. Let's find today what you need to do to comply with it. Hey, it's Marcelo here from Security Systems Center, a channel that brings you valuable information about secure systems such video access control and intrusion. If you find value in this video, give it a thumbs up, it really makes a huge difference. Today we will discuss the GDPR compliance requirements and how to ensure your video surveillance system is compliant with this regulation. As technology advances, it is important to understand the regulations that apply to the use of video surveillance and how to ensure that your system is compliant. Organizations in the European Union and the European Economic Area, or organizations that process personal data of European citizens, must understand that the use of CCTV cameras requires compliance with the General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR. The GDPR is a data privacy regulation that came into effect in Europe in 2018. The requirements exist to protect individuals from organizations that excessively collect and process their personal information without a proper lawful base. Personal data can also relate to personally identified image and video footage, which is where CCTV comes in. Compliance with the various GDPR requirements is not optional and the fines can be severe, so it's important to make sure your video surveillance solutions are set up with GDPR compliance in mind. Transparency. Make sure people know they are being recorded. You must tell people when you're collecting their personal information to allow them to exercise their data subject rights. You can make sure people are aware you're recording them by posting signs that say CCTV is in operation. If you are using CCTV to monitor employees, you should also explain in your privacy policy that they are being recorded. You also need to explain why you are collecting this data. This can be done through a sign, which could say something along the lines of CCTV is in operation for the purpose of public safety. Operate using minimal data collection. As Article 5(1)(c) of GDPR legislation states, the personal data you collect from people should be adequate, relevant, and limited to what is necessary for the purpose you have provided. So it's also important to ensure that video surveillance systems are used in accordance with this principle of data minimization, which means that organizations should only collect and process the personal data that is necessary for the specific purpose for which it is intended. You should therefore establish a system to make sure you delete information once the data retention deadline passes. Control the CCTV system access. Another important aspect of GDPR is the need to ensure the security of personal data. This means that organizations must implement appropriate technical and organizational measures to protect the data from unauthorized access, accidental loss, or destruction. Your monitoring practices could do more harm than good if you don't limit who can view the footage you've recorded. You might also decide to encrypt digitally recorded CCTV footage to protect it further. This will be particularly useful when DSARs, Data Subject Access Requests, are submitted. DPIA, Data Protection Impact Assessments. Before you set up your CCTV cameras, you must complete a DPIA, Data Protection Impact Assessment. You can find a template and a written guidance in the video description below. This is a requirement for any data processing considering high risk to individual rights, and that includes CCTV operation in public spaces. The requirements listed under GDPR legislation require you to carry out an impact assessment before any new CCTV system is installed, and the impact assessment must also be reviewed regularly. An assessment should also be carried out if cameras are moved or if your CCTV system is upgraded or modified. Access requests. A major focus of GDPR is based on giving individuals more rights with regards to their personal data and how it's used. One of the ways this is achieved is by allowing individuals to make subject access requests. This allows them to make either formal or informal requests for access to their data, which can include CCTV images. To comply with GDPR, you must be equipped to handle these requests. The standard response time allowed under the legislation is 1 month, although this can be extended for complicated requests. You are obligated to carry out a reasonable search for the requested data, and it should be provided in a secure and accessible way. When providing the CCTV images to the individuals, take all measures to protect the identity of other people on the footage, blurring their images. By understanding and complying with regulations such as GDPR, organizations can ensure their video surveillance systems are used responsibly and in a way that respects the privacy rights of individuals. That's all, folks. Don't forget to like this video, hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any new content. Thanks for watching, and I see you in the next video.